Hey, welcome back, guys. I am back in the garage with my many projects, as you can see in the background, and my dog, who is going to appear soon because he's nosy. Here he is. Say hi, Bubba. Say hi. But yeah, as you can see, my garage is a complete mess. Let me just give an update. The KFX is still here, just waiting for the stator to come for that. My CR125, my back axle nut came off last time I was riding. And yeah, so I got these cool CRF red ones, which I thought were pretty neat because I started to realize the little cute red accents on my bike is pretty dope. Right now I have it on a charger because my light was dying. Well, of course, because the battery isn't hooked up to anything other than, you know, the light. So every time I do eventually, you know, get off the bike, I need to get in the habit of charging. And then we're going to come over here where you can see there's a YFZ 125 in my garage. I am working on that. His motor is in that bag over there. And then I got a donor bike for my new not new, but my 2015, that's a lot. My 2015 636 ZX6R. I got a donor bike from one of my friends who, you know, rides. He loves 636, and I'm a Yamaha fan, but a bike is a bike right now. So, yeah, I got a donor bike. I might send this frame off to be to get turned into a stunt frame where they cut the front and then turn it into like the tubular. I'm gonna probably do that while it's out, and then once that's done, switch everything over to that bike because I want to eventually fully customize and powder coat this bike. So that's that. The plastics are over there. I'm gonna spray those in my garage sometime this week into the color that I want, and I'm gonna also show y'all me fixing the plastics because they had cracks in them, and I used a plastic welder, which I would recommend you should get. But even though I have all of that going on today, my main focus, even though I have all of that going on right at the moment, my main focus is the BRZ. I'm going to finally mount the seat. I had to get new bolts because I stripped mine. Mount the seat, clean out everything, get majority of the parts back on, put the Y pipe, which thank you CX Racing, they got it to me in about 2 days is all it took for them to get it to me. The Y pipe, I had already bought the headers that they sell, the headers and the pipe that goes with it that they sell, and I need the Y pipe because I was told that I would have a custom pipe, which I will go into detail in another video of why I did not have that pipe. But they got it to me in 2 days with the ordering. You just got to email them. If you just want their Y pipe, you have to email them because it's not going to be on their website anyway. And then here I have my Summit Racing. This is paint for the motorcycle actually. And then down here I got new brake pads and rotors for the BRZ because Lord knows I have not changed anything on this car. I lied because I was about to say I didn't change anything on this car since I bought it. But as y'all can see, I've had this car for 8 years and obviously I've changed damn near everything on it. But as far as like maintenance, I'm not very good with keeping up with that. So same rotor, same tires from 6 years ago. Brake pads are probably about 3 years old. I stopped driving the car for a while, so I guess that's also why it hasn't been like severely bad. But today I'm taking the wheels off and changing everything and fixing what I need to fix and just get my car up to par so that it can hit the dyno. So my brother is on his way. We're going to be working on this today and get, you know, things situated. The radiator, as you can see, I don't know if it's in my other videos that I filmed before this, but in case it's not, I put the OEM one back in there, and that Del Sol one is over there because the guy that told me that would work, I probably should have read my facts before because that shit's not gonna work. So I got the OEM one back in there. People in the forum have ran the OEM one before with no problems. So until I'm ready to upgrade, I'm gonna just do that. And I'm gonna find today to get a pipe and some bends to get it to go here, and then of course hook everything back up. I have to also look for this, the little bracket that goes here. But yeah, and I'm gonna try to clean up the wire, even though the wire situation is pretty clean for what it is. I'm gonna clean it up some more and get a new battery. But yeah, I basically had to get all of that out. As y'all know, in most of my videos, I love talking to y'all for no absolute goddamn reason. But yeah, we're gonna get started on this and I'm gonna take y'all along with me for the journey. So let's go. All right, so we're gonna unbox this shit and see what it's looking like. So I'll come back because I have one hand and there's only so many things I can do with my one hand, but this is not for YouTube. So set my camera up here. I gotta go to the store and get a gasket, y'all, because I definitely what? Oh shit. AutoZone, really? On Easter?
Yep.
That's crazy.
I used to work for them, so trust me, I remember my holidays.
And I already scraped the motherfucking paint off this bitch.
Alright, okay. Oh, where the clamps at?
Probably, hold on, let me get the socket for this. Alright, so as y'all can see, my brother is out here on this ground and I'm about to get down there soon. But I just want to note to anybody that is buying the CX Racing, like I mentioned in the clip before about how one side of the header for the CX Racing kit is longer. I forgot which side it was, but is longer. Once you see that, then you'll know how much easier it is to go on, right? I made the mistake of not actually paying attention to it, so that's why, you know, we struggle for a little bit. But the issue coming up, as far as you can see, this Y pipe going into my pipe. Now, CX Racing, they have it so that it goes to the OEM exhaust, right? I want to say that this one is slightly different because I had the what is it, the Gemini? Yeah, it's by Nvidia, but Gemini exhaust, because I've had everything headers back. I changed, you know, I had the Tomei unequal lift headers going to the Tomei overpipe and then going into basically the Nvidia catback and stuff like that. So, you know, things probably are a little bit different. That is why I had such a hard time with the gasket not being completely flat, and I'm still figuring out some stuff for that. What I may do is I wanted to actually just see what it sounded like, as y'all heard from the first clip. Actually, no, I just wanted to see what it sounded like. The first clip was actually open headers. What it sounds like with a V8 going through, you know, a Subaru catback system, you know, stuff like that. So I wanted to see what that sounds like. But all in all, if it really causes a leak bad enough to where it's noticeable, I will end up just going to the muffler shop and having them fabricate something that would better suit my car, you know, seeming that I also want electric cutouts. I just have to find out where they're gonna go. Granted, I don't want nobody to cut up this beautiful exhaust by CX Racing, but I do want to have electric cutouts on this car. There are times where I'm gonna need to be somewhat, I know it's not gonna be quiet, but quieter than what it is open headers, basically, you know. So I'm gonna play around with that, and then it will also allow me to lower my car a little bit more, because with the exhaust I've never had an easy time with it being lowered, given that, you know, the Gemini is like double mufflered up on a motherfucking Tuesday. It scrape a lot, like a lot. So I'm just gonna, you know, get all that sorted out later on. Like even in this right here, you can see that little gap even with a flat gasket, it's just too much of a gap. So I'm gonna change that, or at least have them, or you know what, I just thought about looking at this video, actually I could have them reconstruct that part so that it's flat. So, you know, just bend it a little bit or something so it's flat with my CX Racing Y pipe. I didn't think of that. That all else fails if it's easier just for them to give me, you know, straight pipe and a muffler to the back. Fuck it, right? But right here, as you can see, I was trying to get it off. That's why you see me banging it up and whatnot, because it does not, with the exhaust hangers, it is not easy to get off, but I got it off. So that's that for the exhaust. It's little kinks here and there that got to be worked out, but trust and believe, they'll definitely get worked out eventually. I'm just gonna take my time with this one. So the things are maxing out, the headers. So we're gonna remove the brake line because they are on the brake line. I got Sicky's brakes line, rear brake lines. We're gonna put those on after moving mine, and then just move them out the way to make sure we have enough clearance for the headers. All right, so I'm down here now. My camera's a little blurry. Turning this, I'm probably gonna put the camera down because it's kind of hard to turn this to raise up the car. I'm gonna also, I think I'm gonna do the front at the same time, and then see how much, because I don't think the back has that much lift in it, but I'm not sure. So I'm gonna just try to take it back to, I guess you can say, stock height of the BRZ if possible, and just see. I mean, it won't be 100% close, I mean that close, but you know, but I'm gonna try and see. Also, it's raining out here, so I'm in love right now. It's raining, my favorite, and I'm working on my car, and I'm by myself right now, so it's like chef's kiss. I love it. But I'm gonna continue doing this, and I'm gonna get to the other side and then put all the wheels back on and then lower it and see where we're at. But just to make it easy on myself, I'm gonna, you know what, I am gonna do the front first. I'm gonna do the front. I'm gonna raise it to where I think it should be. I'm going to then measure on this side how much thread is showing, and then try to, because I didn't take tally of where this actually was sitting, but and try to see where I'm getting tongue-tied. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to measure exactly how much thread is showing, and then do the same thing the other side to put the car down, and we'll see. But I'll put the car down after I'm finished putting the bolts on the exhaust, just so I can get a fair marking of what I need to clear while driving. So yeah, I'm gonna keep twisting this, which is very difficult. You can honestly, I think I started like right here, because you can see where it was like the black paint was like scraped off from being inside. So that's not bad. My car was slammed, so that right there still is nothing, like, at all. So I'm gonna still see how much I can go. Say hi, Scrappy Doo. So I measured the other side. The other side was literally 1 inch of thread showing. Where I dropped it to is 2 inches and 3 marks. Don't know what that is, don't care. But 2 inches and 3 marks right here. So from 1 to where that is at is the difference in how much I've raised it up. I feel like that little bit is just not enough. I don't feel. Hi, Bubs. Thank you for licking the camera. Okay, so hi, Bubby. Okay, so I actually changed it from what I just said, where it was like 2 and 3 marks. I just went ahead and pushed it to 2.5. So it was at 1 inch. Now it's 2.5 up. So that makes 3.5 from the ground, I want to say. That makes sense. That should make sense, right? Yeah, because I think I was only 1 inch from the ground. So yeah, that makes sense. So I probably can get away with just measuring. And I'm probably wrong as hell. Where it will sit, that's not high. Oh, well, yeah, that's somewhat high. And then if you add like the tire profile on where that sits at on the rim, I'll get a best estimate. So like 3 inch on the spring plus 3 on the tire profile will raise my car up to 6.5. Wait. Yeah, about 6.5. So 6.5, leaving me with about like right here. Hi, Bubby. Hi, buddy. You're wet. It's raining. Stop. So like 6.5 from the ground. That's more than enough to clear what I needed to clear. But no, come here. We don't go under cars on jack stands, buddy. No, not safe. Not safe at all. But you're so cute. Aren't you cute? Look at you. Look at you. Look at you. Ah! With the car down yet, you can tell the significant difference in spacing. Even as soon as I put the wheel back on, how much lower the front actually is. And I think that the 3 in total inches plus the tire, how tall the tire is definitely going to give me more than enough room. Like, I'm not looking for fitment right now until I go get an alignment, but for purposes of, you know, me driving it after the tune, it is going to be high enough, if not too much, honestly, to clear the exhaust is what I'm thinking. Honestly, I'm trying to get it as close to BRZ height that I can. So that's good. I'm going to tighten slightly the bolts up front for when I drop it so I can see. And then, of course, if everything's good, I can just go ahead and tighten all the bolts down. That would be lovely to get it on the first go round, being that this is my first time doing my own suspension. So yeah, you can definitely, like, look at that. You can definitely, well, you probably can't, but I can tell the difference. I'm going to take the back off too while I'm at it, just so I can see what I'm working with, to see how much, I don't know if I can see in there, how much is actually out. Let's see. Oh yeah, see, nothing is out back this motherfucker. So I'm gonna definitely raise that up after I take these wheels off. And good thing I now know how much on that side. So yeah, this car was definitely chef kissing the ground. So, but we're getting it done. Struggled a little bit, but I'm gonna do the other side. Then I'm gonna get under the car and do the exhaust real quick. Button that up, and then so I can hopefully today, if not tomorrow morning, lower the car and voila. And then also, because I gotta push it out once I'm done the suspension so I can start it up. And since tomorrow's going to be sunny, I am going to probably finish doing all of this other stuff outside with the coolant and everything else, because I do have to go somewhere with my family around 6 o'clock. So, and I do want to get ready for that. So I might do all the stuff that, you know, I can do at nighttime that's not going to cause too much noise. Because the wheels, I'm definitely using my impact. That's going to cause a lot of noise. But it'll definitely help with doing all of the, what I deem quiet stuff. The coolant will probably get done tomorrow. Bleeding the coolant I might do that. That's what I might do. I might, sorry if I'm talking a lot. I might do everything and then leave the car without coolant, so that because I have to have the car on when I'm bleeding it, it's no point in me adding it tonight, you know. I can fill it up. I don't know, I guess once I'm done the thing, I can kind of fill it up, because I gotta take out the thermostat housing. I gotta take it out anyway, so I might just fill it up a little bit until it gets to the top, and then keep the fluid in there and just put the little top over top of it And then once tomorrow, I can pour more in there and then bleed it so that all I got to do is cut the car on tomorrow. So I might do that. But I'm definitely going to pull an all-nighter. So keep watching. I'm going to get to it. And yeah, like I said, it's lovely. It's raining. My favorite kind of weather to be in, work in, and just drive in. I love it. So, all right. Welcome back, guys. So it's 6 in the morning. The sun just came up. I am currently still struggling with, from yesterday, only one spring. So I don't have enough turn to actually do it. So what I'm doing right now is I took the bolts out the top of the coilover, and I'm going to drop the arm really quick just so I can take the coilover off and then just do it while it's off the car, and then I'll put it back on because I don't want to just keep struggling with it while it's in the car, especially when today is dyno day. So like literally I refuse to miss dyno day. If I have to, I will, but god damn it, I refuse. So we're gonna hurry up and take this out. He's not coming until later on this afternoon, so I got a lot of stuff to do before he does. So yeah, let me tell y'all something, okay? When I tell you that this shit humbled me trying to get this damn thing off, like it would not turn, it wouldn't budge. So I'm like, okay, next best thing, take it off, right? Couldn't get it out. And that's why you see zip ties. I'm holding up the brake caliper and I'm like, fuck, can't get it off. I'm just, look, I'm going through it. I laid under that car and I was waiting for them jack stands to do what they do, baby. Like, that shit pissed me off. So I'm laying there and I'm boo-hoo fucking tears rolling down my face, not crying. Like, fuck it, I don't want to do this shit anymore. And then I see some legs walk up my driveway. Mind you, the light shining. So I'm like, Jesus, Lord, here we go. You know, I probably died already. Cool. My brother comes, it's like, what do you need help with? So he helps me finally get it off after this video I didn't include, but got it off and then cracked it. I'm gonna say that I loosened it for him, but he cracked it off and then I was able to adjust it and I went back to doing what I do. But that shit humbled me. Like, y'all see me in here struggling with this crowbar. I tried my best. I gave it all that I got. I just, yeah, it just took it right on up out of me. I gotta get better with making this thing, because this shit was for the birds. Okay, so I'm back, y'all. Here is my fuel line rail. It is off. And I wanted to show you the difference in the LS2 and the LS3 injectors, and why I have the top piece by Snake Eater Performance. I don't know why I want to say sneaker. Snake Eater Performance. So here's the LS2 injector. Here's the LS. Oh shit, upside down. Here's the LS3. Significant height difference. Once you hit the top hat, of course, that will, once I push it down, you can see it will start to resemble the LS2. It's not clear, but yeah, it will resemble the LS2. So I'm gonna take all of these out, and once I do that, then I'll put the other ones together on their top hats, lube up the O-ring so that I can put it on, and then go from there. So yeah. Alright, y'all, this pretty much sums up everything. I tried to fit as much as I could videos that, you know, I had left on the camera about small things here and there. Of course, I ran into a lot of problems, so, you know, I cut the camera off and, you know, just fight through it or whatever, and then come back when I got a solution for y'all. So, I hope that y'all enjoyed. You know, I just threw some videos, random joints in there. And, you know, just give y'all a little small update here and there of little things in case you see it on the car and you be like, that wasn't in a YouTube video. But, yeah, thank y'all for watching, though. I'm going to be back with some more. So.